Ladies and gentlemen, this is internet personality Vangelus here with a review of Transformers Animeitedo Britzwing. I found this guy loose and cheaper than usual roundabouts close to Canadian retail on eBay, so I decided, why not? I like Britzwing. He's almost as cool as Blitzwing. As you can see, the jet mode is still questionable. I still don't mind it, but the main attraction here is the shininess. Now, I went in thinking this was going to be like chippable chrome like Henkei, which I am not really big on. But, no, it's actually shiny paint, like your good old classic Hasbro silver. Namely, you've got shiny tan paint, which may not carry that well across the camera here, but in person is really, really delicious to look at. This guy does have a bit of a problem with shiny to flat, which is that he's got shiny purple paint here, but as far as I can tell, these are still the normal, flat purple. He's also got some normal tan here, but again, the normal tan compared to the shiny tan, it's like, it's been balanced out so well and so comprehensively. I love how this looks. If you want to see it in comparison, by the way, here is my original Blitzwing. You can kind of see the shiny factor going on, also obvious different symbols here. It looks really nice. I mean, it's very different, and if you prefer the matte look of Animated, this is definitely more matte looking. But on Blitzwing, and because the shiny paint is mostly this tan, I feel this is still very thematically sound. Just because it's not like, you know, bling crazy shininess. Of course, the delicious nature is something that you get when you have such a delightful, sleek, and fast jet mode. But let's take a look at the tank.
As you can see, the tank mode remains the most compact, powerful, and behemoth-like of all three modes, and erupting from its mighty cannons
is actually exactly the same projectiles as the last one. That's a little bit disappointing. I was hoping one would be blue. I don't know. Again, the shininess really comes through on the tank mode. The turret and the little shielding things here are all matte, and that does break it up just a little bit, but again, there's so much shiny here that it's more like the matte is the part that is detailed on, and I really love the visual shift in terms of paradigms going on there, to use some words that I totally know how to use correctly. So again, the original animated version here is a little bit more uniform, but I think that on Britzwing here, the shininess really pops out in a positive manner rather than a kludgy or negative manner. As I said, I am not a full-on proponent of the shininess, but I think it's done tastefully here, even on the front. You know, all the shiny stuff here, it works for me. I like how it turned out. I guess that the big test, though, will be the robot mode. There was indeed one more shiny paint application, and it's right here on his beautiful, thinking, calm and collected face, the one that thinks of all the beautiful plants, and of all the beautiful flowers, and all the beautiful girls. It's also all over his helmet thing, and this is a case where I'm not sure if this is just QC on mine, but the helmet is splayed out more than on my American version, and that means it doesn't sit totally flush in jet mode. I'm thinking that might be due to the shiny paint on it, because this is basically shiny paint over top of bendy plastic. You can see it kind of wrinkling here on the edge, and I suppose that is a flaw, although it doesn't really bother me all that much, and it adds so much to the look, having the shiny face and the shiny helmet. And as you can see, the shininess carries through here all over his upper shoulders, his chest, and the sides of his legs. Having the shininess, again, concentrated around the head, upper torso, and shoulders makes it feel so cohesive compared to Starscream, or at least what I've seen of Starscream, that I really am liking how it's turning out on this guy. The shininess on the wings, you know, it's on the back, you don't really see it that much, but this turned out really well in my opinion. And in comparison to the American version, you know, it's not like the American version looks bad, it's just that given my apprehension towards having shiny animated toys, I'm surprised how well this turned out. I think it's also in part that it's shiny paint and not just, vacuum chrome, so it looks pretty cool in comparison. There is one small disappointing bit, though, because, we all know the Britzwing has multiple faces here, and unfortunately, the only one that got any kind of shiny treatment was the smart one. When he gets dumb and broody, that's totally matte. So it's a bit unfortunate. I guess that's a case of the budget just running out. I'm glad that they cut out the chrome on two faces in order to make the rest of the body look good, because the crazy face has none either. But I like the blue face the most anyway. So Animeitedo Britzwing really turned out well. Do I recommend this? Well, here's the thing. As I said, I got this for around about $30-32 shipped, and for that price, I'm okay with it. I mean, it kind of harkened me back, because I was like, man, that's like 1/10 of a $300 Britzwing. But for like $40 or $50, I don't know. It is definitely a well-done variation of the color and aesthetic scheme. I'm not going to say improvement, it's just different. It's not like it's infinitely better, it just looks cool. And on Britzwing, it really turned out well. On guys like Starscream, it looks like it didn't turn out that well. But if you can get a deal on these guys, or if you still haven't picked up a Britzwing, then Britzwing is a great alternative. But if you're a real stickler for the matte finish, then you probably are going to take issue with the shininess of this. All I can tell you is, it is subtle shininess. And effective shininess. Anyway, this has been Internet Personality Vangelus, and I hope this has helped you get a bit of a better idea of just how different Animeitedo can look directly next to animated. Tschüss und auf Wiedersehen!